Hello, this is Robert Cooper again. I'm creating example tutorials using two different ways on this Elgg test site I have. So Elgg has a thanks to a wonderful programmer that's been doing this a long time, obviously, has a plugin called Wizard. And what it does is it allows you to set up step documents where you put images in it. You know, step 1, step 2, step 3. And so what I'm doing is I'm doing it two different ways. I'm going through the wizard and I'm creating this step here, step 1. You can, and there's no WYSIWYG editor on this other than you can drop the HTML code. That's an image source insertion on the top video, or I'm sorry, top image. Of course, this is just text. And what I've done is I put not on every page because I didn't put on the last one, I think, an HTML button link, where if a person doesn't want to finish, because the last slide it asks you want to finish. If you finish it, you know, it doesn't pop up automatically in the future. So this is like step 1, and what I've done is I went over and created them there, but I also went to groups. I named this one Code Learning. I got to change that header. That's kind of awful. Just notice that. But I've created static pages because the static pages are the only thing in the system that allows you to do child-parent relationship. So what I've done is I've created the same, basically the same step display under group static pages, because here I can do the parent-child relationship, which is real similar to the other one. But the other one you can't make comments on. And this one, people come in here and they read this, and then they can make a comment like, I don't understand. May I have more explanation, please? And then you just go like this. Of course, that's me doing that. And then there is. And then the way it's set up is that when the email system, message system is set up in this program, and you can do a friends setup. Any user can be an admin if you set to it. So that would generate, if the user has a setup, that would generate an email to the admin or email to someone who made one of these posts, and then they can respond. They can come here and put another comment in. And you notice that when I did that, when I put that comment in there, it closed the comment box, so that I can't go ahead and I think I can delete that and edit it, but I can't flood the system. And that option's controlled within the back end administration panel. So let's go to the next one. Oops, there we go. Here's another one, and this is about HTML, CSS, so on and so on. Well, it's the same thing back here when I click on next, right there, but I can't comment here, right? A lot better. This is all displayed in one page, and what I'm doing is, since I can only take a picture, I'm taking pictures of these. That's what's over here. These are images. They can't be changed, right? Over here, I can change them. I can do an edit, right? That's actual HTML code. Like here, these links, that is code that's been dropped in. I don't know if they'll work or not. Look at that. How about that, huh? Is that cool? Links. Now, there's no links here. So I'm just providing two different ways of doing this to see exactly which one's the best way to go, or have both the options, right? And this is all public, so I can link these to other documents online, and from groups and different things like that, or any posts I make. I can backlink to these, and these will pop up, right? And so it's just a different way of doing it. That's just one option. This wizard program. but like I said, so far the only thing I found that has the child-parent relationship on these pages, which can be used, and that's what I'm doing here, is using it as a category. This category is code step learning step 1, and then I'll have step 2, and there'll be a bunch of them here. And what's neat about it is I can close those, so I could have a bunch of these here and just open those anytime I want to. Now, as a user, if I want to go back and look at those away from here, I want to go back and look at those learning, I just click learning, I'm back to it. I haven't finished out yet, so I can go right back to it. And so I just wanted to show you that. This program, Elgg, is awesome. I can't say enough about it. All the options it has, all the programmers have done hard work of making this thing easy to use, very stable, not one hiccup yet. There's no complexity in this system at all, other than the code's locked down a little bit where you can't change it like you could in Joomla. You can't really install third-party plugins because they really don't exist. It's a main group of people who actually make the plugins for these, but there's thousands of plugins. Now, there's not thousands for this version. This version is 6.20, and this one, the most stable recent version is 6.22. It works too great, but this is the one I was able to install through GoDaddy easily, and I wanted to test that part too. Very stable, very easy. When Joomla went to a 12-character password on their Joomla 4, I said enough. So I spent 2 years looking for a program. This is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this to build the Alternet. Thank you for watching.